What is going on, guys? It has been a while since we have done another Army Setup Wars video. This one is not going to be super long. We've just got a couple of setups to show off here in this video, but I am definitely excited to share them with you. With that being said, let's go ahead and jump in and get started. Welcome back, guys. I hope everybody is doing well. This is Setup Wars episode number 6. Just a couple of setups to throw on display here, but definitely excited to bring them both to you. Now, for those of you that may not have seen or watched my Setup Wars video in the past, what I do is I feature setups from different players all across Warpath, from, huge whales to free-to-play, like, higher-end free-to-play setups, and really kind of anything in between. So if you've got a unique setup, if you just want to throw anything on display, feel free to send me a message in game. You can also on Discord. My privacy settings are, kind of set up in a way that it's so I don't just get flooded with messages. So if you really want to get in touch with me, probably shoot me a message in game. And that way, hopefully I'll see it, assuming the in-game chat works. But feel free, if your primary form of communication is Discord, send me a message on Discord. If you are in my community server, links in the description, by the way, then you can absolutely send me a message very easily, and I will get it, because that kind of bypasses some of the settings that I've got in place. So either one works great. So with all that being said, let's go ahead and jump in and take a look at the very first setup we've got. All right, guys, so setup number 1 here is from my man Alex Brum. He is a very, very well-known player across the entire Warpath community, and he has got himself a solid setup here. So starting from the top, we have got a super heavy with a couple of very, very solid officers. We've got 2 Liberty Artillery, a Martyr's Watch Artillery, and a Martyr's Watch rocket launcher. The Saber Antonita combo can be so devastating on that rocket launcher when Saber skill activates, and you can just kind of decimate Artie right away. And he's got a great setup here with his other Liberty Arties with the 3 grid officers. It really all around a super, super good setup for base to base, leading murder balls, and also doing a little field fighting with his artillery. For his Air Force, he has got a 9.2 Liberty Bomber, a 8.2 Vanguard Fighter, and then an 8-star Martyr Watch Fighter. He's got some solid combo there on the Liberty Bomber. So you've got idle army groups, artillery specifically, or rocket launcher, things like that. If you're, doing a big bombing run on a base, something like that, he's got the means to inflict some pretty significant damage on enemy forces. And then moving into his Navy, we have got a 9-star, it looks like Liberty, armored destroyer here, not armored destroyer, guided missile destroyer, or I get these names mixed up. You know what I'm talking about. Guided missile Navy ship here. We have got 2 9-star. It looks like we've got an anti-aircraft and then also an armored destroyer there. So overall, pretty good. He's got some officers here that are fully awakened. So I'd say he's off to a pretty good start here with his Navy as well. Next up, we have got my man Tom from Server 2 in the II Alliance. And he has got himself, he is a beast, by the way. Shout out to Tom. Love that dude. Played with him for a little bit in Server 30, and we, started to build a friendship and have maintained that since then. So shout out to Tom. But he is rocking with a Vanguard ATG here, a Martyr Watch Howitzer, a Liberty Artillery unit, a Liberty MBT, and then a Martyr Watch rocket launcher. So he's got the artillery game on lock. He's got the field fighting game on lock with that MBT and that rocket launcher combo. It also looks like he's more set up for using that rocket to go after some bases, not so much troops, but that Liberty Artillery definitely looks like he's going after some troops, to say the least. So he's pretty set up there. Same with the Martyr Howitzer there. So all in all, very, very solid and very lethal field fighting setup. Moving on to Tom's Air Force, we have got a 8.2 Vanguard Bomber, we have got a 9.2 Vanguard Fighter, and then we have got a 7.2 Liberty bomber, so not fully maxed out, not modern, not anything like that, but he has got himself a solid little setup here of officers, especially on that Vanguard bomber. If that thing was 9.2 with that officer combo there, I think he would be inflicting some pretty significant damage, but he's probably already doing, pretty decent for himself with that combo. So overall, pretty solid little Air Force right here for Tom. And then last but not least, we have got Tom's Navy. He has got himself a fully kitted out 9.2 armored destroyer there, and then he has got an 8 and an 8.1 star Navy unit there, or naval units there as well. Looks like he has invested pretty heavily into awakening his Navy officers. He has got 5 of them fully awakened. The one he does not is an exclusive lounge Navy officer, so maybe he's close to awakening her, maybe not. But overall, he's got a pretty solid little setup of Navy units and officers here as well, especially shout out to that 2 level 200 units there. Not easy to do, especially when you've got a fully kitted out 9.2 already. So very impressive Navy getting built there by Tom. All right, guys, that is going to wrap us up for episode 6 here of the Army Setup Wars. Like I said, not anything too crazy in terms of how many setups we put on display, but a couple of very, very solid, well-rounded setups from some very fantastic players in the Warpath community. Again, if you want your unit, or if I should say, if you want your setup featured here on one of the future Army Wars setup videos, feel free to shoot me a message in game. Feel free to join our community Discord server and send me a message on Discord. Whichever one makes the most sense for you, you are welcome to do. I'll take a look at your setup, and if I think it is going to be a solid fit for the video, then I would love to put it on display. And speaking of joining my community Discord server, if you are not already in it and you have access to Discord, the link to it is in the description of the video below. Click on that link. It will take you right into my community Discord server, if I can get my words out. Doesn't matter if you're a new player, veteran player, or anywhere in between. Absolutely everybody is welcome. As always, thanks for taking the time to watch the video today, and we'll see you on the next one.